Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. Take a look at ALCX and a few other coins to continue the night. Well, let's get it started. Take a look at ALCX. ALCX is actually came under that 137. We got a lot of price action everywhere, a lot of sales price action, a lot of how low can you go scenarios. We got BTC coming in at 36,000. We got a lot of stuff going on in the news, and a lot of the market basically played out the way it was supposed to. We had this everybody was looking the other way. We thought it was going to, do a good reversal, and the scenarios that needed to play out to to get this scenario to come out to this 20,000 could be possibly playing out. But there is a lot of good news out there. A lot of there's a lot of long-term holders still holding, and could possibly get some sideways action just depending on how low we can go. So we definitely got to keep an eye on that action, and getting a lot of amazing price action, a lot of awesome coins, and I was watching the whole Vitalac speech today, and he was talking about welcoming in the bear market with open arms, and basically, don't quote me on that, but he was talking like that, and it goes back to one of our past videos that we did in a few months back when we were talking about how a lot of the coins aren't everybody notices it, the coins just aren't running like they used to, not getting that 200-300x like they used to on the regular, and because there was a lot of coins that would move, but today there's just so many coins out there that it's just there's thousands of coins, and he made a good point today, which was right along that lines too. He said very much welcomes a bear market because a lot of the projects that just weren't going to make it and just aren't compatible, and they're basically going to fizzle out, and that's just basically going to leave room for the coins that are the crypto that's meant to be, which definitely has a very good good point there, and you could basically see a lot of the coins disappear through the bear market, which is definitely excited to see, and you definitely got to keep an eye and do some awesome research on the projects that you're doing once we start heading into the scenario. If that scenario plays out, basically a lot of the markets, it's just basically waiting on the news from overseas. Everything's been, as you could tell the other day when we had a little bit of news, everybody was like, okay, everything's gonna be fine over there. Market started immediately going into some trend reversal, and now it's just there's a lot of fear out there, a lot of fear about where the money's going, what's happening, where it's flowing, and a lot of people see tragedy, definitely see opportunity. A lot of these we're gonna get some definitely low prices. If it does start setting in, and we start getting that lower price action, bringing a lot of these projects down to some decent awesome prices, and definitely gonna love that accumulation, because you could get it, you could buy more coins at cheaper prices, and if we go into this bear market over a certain amount of time, it just depends on how long it's going to go. Crypto's actually been adapted, so how long can we speculate the bear market would really really go? I guess a lot of the market just basically depends on what's going to happen next, and a lot of we're talking about some huge events going on overseas, so that's definitely going to affect the market, and over the next few months, few weeks, few years, remains to be seen, but definitely going to have some awesome price action, and definitely going to get some awesome accumulation with a lower amount of money. Definitely put $1,000 in over here, you're only gonna get so many coins. You put $1,000 in right here, you can get a lot of coins. So I mean, it's just it's interesting for me, because there's a lot of us dogs out there that want to get as much accumulation but don't have a lot of that cash like a lot of the big whales do. So accumulation over time, that almost guarantees some mad money. So so definitely love that accumulation there. So but as far as the LCX and a lot of the coins now, until we get some better news, we're going to do some updates on the sales and sales price action. Definitely interested to see how low we can go on a lot of the price action, and we're just going to keep shooting these videos out to until we get the better news from overseas, and we're going to keep continuing, and and launching out there. If we have to go into some ultimate news broadcasts on crypto, we're just going to keep it flowing. So, but as far as the LCX goes, we're at that point where we could possibly be in that how low can you go scenario. So definitely keep an eye on that price action. LCX is coming in at 0.08450. Definitely could be possibly, getting some sideways action. Reading into the news, there is a lot of holders going on. The percentage of holders has actually risen for over long term. So that definitely, definitely keeps me. I'm definitely excited to see where the floor is on a lot of these coins. So, but as far as LCX going, still holding pretty good. Still holding at 0.0849. Could possibly be in this lower, how low can you go scenario. Definitely out here keeping an eye on that. As far as you know, definitely had those lower price actions on the table, and if we do lose that support, definitely get some that how low can you go scenario. So keep an eye on that. As far as LCX, could possibly get some sideways action. It's moving on up to XLM finally hit that 17 cents. That have been definitely lurking forward, that I've been talking about, and I'm still lurking for that 7 cents. I still get that price out there from from it was that 2-3 months ago. I've been, since right about here. I was actually lurking for that 7 cents. Didn't get it. Could possibly be getting it now, but that remains to be seen. So definitely gotta keep an eye on that price action. But as far as making some moves back to the upside, we definitely gotta get back over this 0.2213 and grab some support and consolidation, possibly get some sideways action. Definitely out here looking for that how low can you go scenario. Definitely could get some awesome accumulation sub 7 cent, and coming in with some amazing price action. So I'm definitely excited to see where everything's going. And so as far as XLM, keep an eye on that price action, and we're right there at that support to where we could possibly be in that how low can you go scenario. So definitely keep an eye on that price action. We'll do some follow-up videos tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving up to NKN. NKN's coming at 0.1822. Could possibly see some lower price action. I'm still out here looking for that 5 cent mark, but that we all thought that was wishful thinking, but could possibly be a good scenario. And and if we put $1,000 at 0.54, you're not going to get the same coins as you do sub 0.05 cents. So I'm definitely still lurking out here for that sub 5 cents on NKN. So definitely excited to see how much accumulation can be accumulated over this next time frame, however long the time frame is going to be. Definitely excited to see that, and maybe a lot of the underdogs are going to start winning now. So. So keep an eye on that price action. So everybody and all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So you always have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.